tell me, can you tell me what's going on?
Lord only knows this heart is free. A brand new day is at my feet. Now singing low, low and sweet. Giving more soul, giving all of me. It all feels like gold, gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold, gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. Sing it. Simple things that light me up. What a beautiful world. And I see the love in everything and everyone. When I'm digging so deep, oh, the time will come. It all feels like gold, gold to me. Might not be a diamond, but it shines for me. It all feels like gold, gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. Sing it. Sing it. All feels like gold, gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. All feels like gold, gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. Sing it. It's all good to me. Sing it. Gold to me. Sing it. It's all good to me. Feels like gold, gold to me. Sing it. Gold to me. Sing it. Sing it. Gold to me. Sing it. All feels like gold, gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. All feels like gold to me. Getting lost in silence, it's all good to me. 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 Sing it. It's all good to me. It's all good to me. Sing it. It's all good to me. Sing it. It's all good to me.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta, unsuccessful. The loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, You have got to be... as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Harris. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harris misses. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And the Hawks with possession. It's a three-point game. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Back to Simmons. Outside Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. Shoots the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Into the line for 3 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments, and I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. We talked about the need to be tough with KD, physically and mentally. Coach said, we understand he's going to go on runs, even against tight defense. We can't get down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other end as a result. We'll see if they can maintain that even keel throughout the game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Harris outside. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
It's Young on the wing. Over Irving. And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send him back high.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. It's good from long range.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
KD draws the double. Harris outside. And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
In the corner, it's Capella. Here's Hunter. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Capella. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Durant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Irving. Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
All the officials are all over that one.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. Rebounded by the Nets. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Team 4. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Drummond.
Blake Griffin.
Left side Curry. Pass to Mills. The 3. Drills the three-pointer.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Nice move. Down low. No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Mills. Back to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Johnson left side. Here's Okongwu. Good on the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Curry. And Thomas, here we go. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Wright. Shoots over Mills. On the wing, Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Inside.
Curry. Assist from.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
To the inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Gallinari missing. To the left side wing. Outside Griffin. Mills looking it over. And Thomas has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Tie game in Atlanta. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Capella uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Mr. Irving. Back to Dragic. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Collins, good.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Dragic. Stolen by Collins.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
That one good for 2. It's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Basket counts.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Hunter. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of a point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Dragic. Here's Claxton. Outside Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Good. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Young looking it over. Irving with the steal. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Outside Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Pass to Capella. 2 on the clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Nets trail by 7. Irving for 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Coming up in the forward net.
The Hawks leading by 4. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich.
Yeah, way to play and attack both and get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Taking 2 shots.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Pass to Drummond. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Here's Herter. Back to right. Okongwu with it. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Drummond.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Outside Durant. Drummond a screen. Shot, high post. Durant, that's good. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. No good, shot missing. Good D by Drummond. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant drawing the double team. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
His second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
1:24 left in the first half. Pass to Drummond. No one near Curry as he lets it go.
Seth Curry.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Out to the wing. Herter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there. Drummond up top. Back to Curry. He takes it in. Pass to Mills. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. A clear look for Curry. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
One thing you know, you do not have to tell Seth Curry to shoot it. If he gets an open look, he's going to take it.
Puts up a 3. Herter, no good. And here are the Nets. Pass to Griffin. Back to Curry. Mills in the corner. Drives to the hoop. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta. Up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Hunter. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving attacking, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Hunter for 3. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Harris. Outside Aldridge. Pocket 6. To the paint. Here's Irving. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Young outside. The high post shot. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Outside, KD. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, we have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by KD. Nets trailed by 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
There's a screen by Collins. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Shot by Collins, no good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
For 3.
Irving's got 15 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
The next call is and your Atlanta Hawks dance.
Both teams changing it up here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Thomas. Curry looking it over. Five on the clock. And here is Drummond. Inside. Claxton. Tries again. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got his third bucket of the night.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Young. Off target from three-point range.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
For the lead. Count that one. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior, he will finish shots.
Here's Young. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This one for three. And the Nets, another three.
As a screener in the pick and roll, your job's easy. When Dragic is running it, just set a solid screen and let him do the rest.
Get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
The Nets making a switch here. The Hawks trail by 4. Right outside. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Dragic with it. Over to the wing. And there's the drive. Count it.
And we've seen Dragic do this for many years, fighting his way through contact to make plays.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Drummond.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Molinari wide open. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Curry on the wing. He's got 9. Baseline try. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Nets leading by 11. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. Picked by Griffin. Pulls it up. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. It's the Nets now. Irving looking over the floor. Right side, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. 6 to shoot. Irving can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's hammering it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And they double up Simmons. Drummond. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
The Nets making a switch here. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Young drives in. Durant with the steal. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Atlanta foul.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far. And here is Simmons. Shoots from the line. And that one's good by Aldridge. And the Nets lead by 13.
And when he entered the league back in 2006, Aldridge did not have this in his game. But what a job LaMarcus has done developing that shot.
Outside, Simmons. Durant in the corner. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Hunter. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Outside Irving. It's Aldridge, high post. KD on the wing. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Back to Irving. Pass to Simmons. For 3, Harris sinks the triple.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
And stolen by Simmons. Now Kevin Durant. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here is Young. To the inside. Capella with the bucket.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Outside, Simmons. Into the lane. And Capella sends it back. Hung outside. Down low. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Outside Irving. Back to Aldridge. Out to Harris. The three from KD. Good on the three-point shot. And the Nets lead by 14.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Durant. Lots of room. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Three-pointer. Aldridge trying to break free. The Hawks trail by 15. Now, here is Young. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Back to Harris. Outside for Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams Doris in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson gets the bucket.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Dragic. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the
He's a top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with mine, been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Run into the bag.
That's right. For the first time in NBA 2K22, the Level 40 reward